Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. We're going to be playing through Hakumen's story today, so first let's have a look at him in training.
Please select your character.
The Hakumen's an interesting character in a few ways.
Hakumen. Hakumen.
So his theme song is called Susanoo. Okay, so Hakumen works differently than the other characters because if you look at the bottom of the screen, his heat gauge looks different because unlike most characters whose heat gauge fills up based on attacking and defending, his heat gauge just continuously fills itself. Now right now I have it on training mode, so I have it on max heat, but if I have it at 0, I guess I gotta...
Don't let your
Distortion finish.
So you'll see his gauge here, it's slowly increasing, and every time it increases, it fills up one of these symbols on the side of his gauge. And different attack spells consume different numbers of those gauges. So Hakumen is kind of a... He does large damage with his regular attacks, and he also has the ability to counter and block projectiles. Now, the problem is a lot of his like combos require you to use gauge, and if you don't have gauge, then it's hard to combo with him. Now, he's not like a hard to use character, but he's not like super beginner friendly. When the CPU uses him though, the CPU is pretty good with him against normal people like me because he hits hard, he seems to have high HP, and he has long range with his sword. But like he's not like actually top tier if you're fighting against someone who actually knows how to play the game, but at least against like a newbie like me, he is kind of difficult to fight against, but he's also difficult to use as well. The gauge builds up over time, and it also speeds up based on your attacks as well. So yeah, you get kind of both. So his drive is called Slaying God, and his drive basically lets him do counterattacks. Now for me, this isn't that great because I don't like using counterattacks that much because I can never time them right. So it means that the D button is pretty much completely useless to me because I won't be doing this. Let's look at his taunt.
Know your place. Know your place. I'm disappointed.
Grab.
Don't let your not yet.
Oh yeah, this is another thing. So Hakumen's one of the 6 heroes in the lore. He's the only one of the 6 heroes who's playable in this game. The only other one we've been told about explicitly is Jubei. We'll meet the other ones in the other games, but all the 6 heroes, except for one of them, has this thing in common where they don't have a dash. Instead, if you do a dash, they just do a forward hop. So I can't run across the screen, and I hate that. I like running across the screen at characters, and I can't do that as Hakumen or any of the other 6 heroes except for one. Okay, so light attack. The 6 heroes are all part frog. I guess if you want to think about it that way. Your medium attack. And then his heavy attacks have quite a bit of range to them. Okay, so let's have a look at... Wait, he's got one other attack. Oh, never mind. It's got a couple of specials. Although some of them require meter. So you'll know it requires meter when you see the little symbol appear. So again, you can't really combo without these otherwise. Let's see what else is there. Hey, Melly, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. I want to test out some of his counterattacks. How do I make it attack? Continuously attack. God. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh gosh, okay, he's gonna keep doing that. Yeah, stream's going well. Thank you so much for coming by, Melly. I really appreciate it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so distortion drives. Oh yeah, he also has a couple other... It's hard because he knocks me away when I do this. He has a couple other ones, but I'm not doing them well. Okay, distortion drive. We've seen that one a lot. That one's nice because it actually has some range to it. And then... he has a counter distortion drive, which is going to be hard to do. He has two counters, I think. So... oh no, this one's roll, roll, B. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, yeah, this one. So this one puts him in like a super state, where it continuously drains his meter. However, during the state, he can use meter attacks continuously without ever worrying about consuming them. So that's kind of neat. And then, okay, this one's the hard one. I don't know if I can do this one. Nope. Come on. Oh, come on. Can you just do like a medium attack instead? Hakumen. Come on. Okay, I don't think I can do this one. It's like a counter special, but it's so cool. Am I supposed to... it's forward, forward D, okay. Well, forward quarter. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do this. Okay, whatever. Okay, the annoying thing too is his astral finish is also a counter. And look at this command. Port like 360 backwards twice plus D. That was pretty cool. Okay, I think that's all I have to show with him. I'm probably just gonna be spamming the same like heavy attacks with him anyways. Okay, let's do Hakumen's story. Hakumen and New 13, because they're the last two characters to get their stories unlocked, they're quite short. There's only 2 endings, and they're pretty linear. Hakumen stories, Atonement Hero. Nothing exists there. No light, no darkness, no air, nothing. Not even time can exist there. Except for him. Even in the absence of everything else, he survives. The device implanted in what is left of his body sustains him. However, survival is all he can do. He hasn't the energy or the ability to leave. He can't even move. This place is called the Edge. He has been floating around the edge for years. Though this space is detached from the flow of time, his body can still acknowledge the fact that something is changing. Time is passing in the world beyond the Edge. Until the day comes for him to confront his destiny, he continues to wait, silently. A few hours in the Edge will drive most people mad, but not him. Sheer strength of will keeps him sane decade after decade. He doesn't know how long he will have to wait. Perhaps 10 years, perhaps 100. But it doesn't matter. He will wait as long as he needs to. He is patient.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, talk to me.
Time is changing.
Hey, say something. I can't do anything unless you start talking to me.
Who the devil are you?
So you're Haku-Men, huh? I'm gonna retrieve you now, but there's a limit to how much I can interfere from this side. So I'm gonna need your help.
I'll ask again. Who are you?
Really want to know, huh? All right. My name is Kokonoe. I'm just an ordinary scientist. I can't really answer any complicated questions. This is just a backup.
Backup? I suppose that makes you an owner of the Edge.
You call this the Edge? Huh. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to retrieve you, but I've run into a little trouble with the reconstitution algorithm. One of my assistants is on his way there, but it's not very stable in that area. I don't think he'll be able to get to you. So, as much as I didn't want to, I decided to distort your causal pathways a bit.
Causal distortion? Are you a witch?
I told you I'm a scientist. Let's just get this show on the road, all right?
This sensation. I remember it well. It feels like 9. Are you her descendant?
This isn't really any of your damn business.
So I see. My guess has not missed its mark. Your disruption of the Edge only proves the truth of it. You are the daughter of Nan and the cat.
Huh.
You were born a true masterpiece, Grimalkin. A mixing of the rare witch blood and mighty cat heritage.
As much as I want to push you right back into the boundary now, I can't let half a year's worth of efforts go to waste either. Are you ready?
Very well. I will see what I can do if you can provide me with an arrival location on the other side. I will return in my own way.
Sounds great. Don't hold it against me if this doesn't turn out well. We won't be able to talk for a while. Any last words?
Surely you jest. What could I have to say to a demon?
Fine. Let's get started. Good luck.
So we found out a little bit more about Kokonoe's heritage.
So, this is the place.
He recognizes it, the 13th hierarchical city of Kakutsuchi. A memory from when he was human, but he can't recall anything else. Only a strange nostalgia without any particular reason.
Is this a remnant of my memory? Or...
Kokonoe had told him where he should go, but it had been up to him to will himself there. He can't tell if this place is the result of his own will, or something else.
Hey you! Mask man right there! Do you know anything about Ragna?
He knows this creature. They'd once been comrades during the war. No, that one had been slightly different. A genetically engineered weapon created from the DNA of the world's most powerful organism. He'd fought in many battles with the prototype of this creature. But the one in front of him is slightly different. He wonders if he has already returned to the present world, or if he met the creature in front of him when he was human. He doesn't remember anything like that. Perhaps his memory is simply malfunctioning and causing hallucinations. There is only one thing for him to do.
I await your challenge, child of the cat.
Oh? You'll play with Meow? You're a good person, Masked Man.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
Stop jumping around! See, I'll just spam this move. Every time I hit her, it does quite a bit of damage, though. I feel kind of bad spamming, but gotta do what you gotta do.
I can't go on anymore.
Space twists around him for an instant, then snaps into place. He feels dizzy. This must be a side effect of the substantiation process. Even for a creature with a will like his, the process is jarring. For a moment, he feels something akin to fear, but it is gone in the blink of an eye. He is finally leaving the edge and manifesting himself in the present world. It appears Kokonoe's interface has been successful.
Ah, yes. The very first one. The original Grimalkin.
Whoa, whoa. Grimalkin? That ain't very nice.
The voice is familiar. He doesn't even need to turn around to know who it belongs to. One of the 6 heroes, his former comrade in times of war. The creature was so skilled even Hakumen hadn't noticed his presence until he spoke.
Perhaps you prefer Malkin?
Now you just dropped the first part. Besides, who the hell calls a cat Malkin these days?
Jubei, that is the cat's name. It is said to be the strongest creature in the world. Hakumen knows that it is. But what is Jubei doing here? He can't be here, Hakumen thinks. It doesn't make sense. The creature must be a hallucination. Still, seeing the cat again makes Hakumen nostalgic.
I have so few visitors.
Let me spell it out, nice and easy like. I ain't no illusion, friend. I'm as much right here in this room as you are.
What?
Snuck in here to have a little look-see. Happened on your little hidey hole, then I happened on you.
Is that so?
I reckon it's Kokonoe who's trying to pull you out of here. And if she does, I'd be much obliged if you don't tell about me. I got my reasons.
Then you have my word. But what has brought you here? What news do you bring of the outside world?
Terami's back.
What? It can't be. It's impossible.
All the same, he's on the move, so you be careful. Can't say much else just now. Been 90 years since we saw each other. I got a mite to say to you, but there ain't time. Kokonoe will be on me any minute now, so I best be on my way. Good luck, friend.
I thought 10 years had passed at the most. But if Terami has returned, I was sure the seal. Could it be that Takamagahara has been activated once again? Ugh. Then this place as well.
He tells himself it is only another hallucination. The substantiation process still isn't complete. In the meantime, he has nothing to do but wander. This place is a mere remnant of his memory, a memory from when he was human. A man stands in front of Hakumen. He doesn't recognize the man, but something about his simple, honest eyes seems familiar.
I take it that you're one of the 6 heroes, Master Hakumen.
Indeed.
My name is Bang Shishigami. I'm here to ask for a fair match and your guidance.
Wow, Bang's being very uncharacteristic of himself for once.
Why would you wish to do that?
It's all in the name of justice.
Justice, eh? Tell me, boy, what is this justice of yours?
I don't expect to save the entire universe, but at the very least, I want to save those I see suffering before me. That is my justice.
You have a strong spirit, and you know your limitations. Very well.
I am in your debt. I will show you my justice. To retrieve everything I've lost in Ikaruga.
There is something Hakumen feels he should remember. Something about Ikaruga. A man had worked very hard to restore the country of Ikaruga. When Hakumen had been human, he had mocked him for it. The man is different now. He is a man who stands up for what he believes in. A man who Hakumen can respect.
Retrieve, eh?
He can't help but wonder. His force of will and this determined man's, which is stronger?
You've not changed at all. Very well then. Let us begin, Bang Shishigami!
Oh!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
This is an utensil! So this is the power of the 6 heroes.
Your will is strong. I acknowledge your spirit.
I see. An intriguing development.
You. Why have you come here?
You don't suspect I am an illusion.
I know you too well. You would not stoop to an illusion. Not that I would be able to see such legerdemain.
I was unaware you had such hatred for me. I'm only here to see what was occupying your time, since you had yet to appear.
Why are you truly here, demon?
There's something interesting going on with that doll. I found her chasing rainbows near the boundary, just like you.
Doll. You mean Murakumo?
I'm here to wake her up, but I thought perhaps I could play with you a little while I was in the area.
That creation is a repository of crimes humans have committed. A blade meant to cut God. That sword must be destroyed. I shall destroy it. I must. I will destroy even you should you stand in my way.
Such violence. Very well. Do as you please. Until we meet again, hero.
Again? Where am I now? What?
It takes him only a moment to determine that this is no hallucination. Something about it reminds him of Kokonoe's interference. If Hakumen was correct, this creature before him was a projection of someone's consciousness, sent to the edge, most likely by Kokonoe.
So you're one of the 6 heroes, Hakumen?
And you, the Red Devil?
You know me?
Or perhaps you are merely Kokonoe's assistant.
Indeed.
Hakumen stares at the creature. It isn't human, but he knows a creature that looks just like it. Strange creatures called demons. He had crossed swords with them before.
Ugh.
But the thing in front of him is different from a normal demon. He must have been implanted with demon genes of some sort. A scientist of questionable morals like Kokonoe would have no problem doing such a thing. There is little doubt in Hakumen's mind that this Red Devil is an agent of the cat scientist, who has sent his consciousness to the edge with her assistance.
This, then, is the miracle of the devil.
I'm Tager, from Sector 7. Kokonoe sent me to retrieve you, but how that will be done is your call.
Very well. Then the eye shall bear witness to my power.
Kokonoe. So this is why you didn't give me the details. Nonetheless, I must thank you for giving me this opportunity to take down one of the 6 heroes. I'm not gonna hold back, Hakumen!
We may begin when you desire, Red Devil.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter! Counter!
I dare you!
I can see why you're one of the 6 heroes.
This sensation. Do you wield a weapon of causality? No, that is not possible. This feeling is that of an emotionless machine.
What are you talking about?
I see. Then this is the work of the Grimalkin.
What's happening?
The corporeal establishment process has reached completion, thanks to the causality phenomena weapon embedded within your metallic frame.
Phenomena? I don't have such a thing inside me.
Then you have not been properly informed. Evaluating my quantum superposition and manifesting me in this world of the present with your causality phenomena device. That is almost certainly what the Grimalkin has intended.
Hakumen, you're saying words, and I'm hearing your words, and I understand them individually, but I don't understand what you're saying.
What?
You are nothing but the eye. The observer who has collapsed to the wave function of my prison is the one who holds your chain.
An observer with their own will? No, that can't be. That would mean that...
Yes, quantum superpositional manipulation. A technique that can grant one the power of a god, if only for a moment. But it is not perfected. This is...
He knows immediately that he is not in the present world. The air is wrong, the color is wrong, but if he isn't in the present world, where is he? Did the existential substantiation fail and throw him down into the boundary? Or was the whole experience nothing more than a dream he'd had, floating in the edge? As if in response to his curiosity, everything around him began to distort.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Ah, the Grimalkin. Where am I? What has happened?
You gotta be kidding, you asshole! Your damn ego is causing all sorts of causality drift! It was going so well, but you just had to screw it up, didn't you?
Then I am again inside my will?
The stabilizing process wasn't the issue. It was his own ego. His powerful ego had rejected Kokonoe's objective recognition of his existence, trapping him on the other side of the edge.
Well, now that you're here, the rest's up to you. Just do it!
Hey, Cosita, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate it.
I see. My will. It is all around me. And here before me is my origin.
Who the hell are you supposed to be wearing that weird mask? Get out of my way or you'll get hurt.
Ah, yes. My genesis. The beginning of my endless journey to defeat every last one of you. Ragna the Blood Edge, you are first!
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Cut the crap and just get out of my way!
I will not withdraw. I will never withdraw. Even if you were an illusion of the boundary, my blade exists only to banish demons like you from the earth!
So to get Hakumen's true ending, you need to lose against either Ragna or Tager. Both of them lead to the same path, so I thought I'd just lose against Ragna.
I have no idea where you're going with this. What, you really want to fight me? I can guarantee you're gonna be sorry, you masked bitch.
Ragna!
I am ready for you, Black Beast. To destroy evil, I must defeat it at the root. And that root is you!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Guess I have to let him beat me.
That mask of yours!
That's all you need. That's all you got. Know your strength. Know your
Sting!
Come on, come and get me, Ragna.
power.
Inferno Devo-
Yes. Power.
Oh, you just had to be fancy about it.
I am defeated again.
So you were all talk after all. Now get the hell out of my way.
Then this is my apportioned fate.
Huh? He disappeared. What'd that bastard want anyway?
Wait, what? Why am I getting a game over screen? According to this person's guide, you can lose to Ragna or Tager, and you will get the true ending. Well, it's a good thing I made a backup on Tager's file. Maybe this person was wrong. I guess I'll just lose against Tager then.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
Okay, beat me up. Come on, big guy.
I'm disappointed. Know your fate. Know your place. Not yet. I dare you. Not yet.
Beat me up, Tager. Hey, you're walking the wrong way, man. Tager? Oh, okay. Oh, dang, he could have finished me off with a cool throw. But he timed it wrong.
I knew there was much missing, but this...
That's all you got? For one of the 6 heroes?
I should like another opportunity to prove myself, but I do not think I will be granted one.
What is it? What's happening?
Where will I find myself this time? Shall I return to the edge again? Or perhaps to the depths of the boundary?
What an unusual guest. Aren't you a little early for tea?
You!
I must say, your performance was rather lacking. Do you miss being a hero that much? You've been in the boundary too long. Your will has begun to seep away. I don't know how you've managed to sustain your body in such good condition. I must admit, I'm impressed.
Empty flattery does not suit you, nor will it serve your purpose.
If you have the energy to act tough, perhaps there is hope for you yet. Stand before me, hero, like you once did.
So we're going to be fighting against Rachel here, but it's not just a regular version of Rachel. It's going to be Unlimited Rachel, which is, again, like a boss form of Rachel. Every character has a boss form in this game, called Unlimited. When you beat their arcade mode, you unlock it. In the original version of the game, only Ragna, Nu, and Rachel had unlimited forms, and you had to, like, buy the other ones as DLC. But this one is a Steam version of the game, so they just included it. Unlimited Rachel is a little bit different because, like, all the characters, basically, the unlimited version makes their drive a bit stronger. For Rachel, it means her traps don't disappear when you hit her, which means, like, George the 13th will not disappear upon hitting her, and it also means her pumpkins will stay on the field longer. So in other words, she becomes more annoying to fight. If you play arcade mode of this game, and you make it through all 10 stages, and you haven't not lost a round, and you've done at least 10 distortion finishes, you fight Unlimited Rachel as your 10th battle. And if you defeat Unlimited Rachel, then as an 11th bonus battle, you fight Unlimited Ragna, who's like the ultimate boss of the arcade mode, instead of fighting Nu 13.
I am the Blade of Justice. Summon Yuki. Rod. Brother. Beast.
Oh dear. It would appear your memory has been damaged. Are you quite all right? You are behaving rather nicely. Very well. Keep it up and I shall reward you with a treat, and perhaps a delicious cup of tea as well.
With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. Such has been my fate since the day of my birth. I am Hakumen. The end has come.
The wheel of
So you can see
fate
Rachel
is
has a little bit of an
turning.
aura about her.
Rebel wants action.
Stop electrocuting me!
Distortion finished.
You've done quite well. A promise is a promise. Here is your reward. A reprieve. That should stitch you back together, for a while at any rate.
I am in your debt, creature of the night.
You owe me nothing. You've earned it.
Then we shall meet again.
What on earth was so urgent? He didn't even drink his tea.
I have arrived. Concentration is nearly 20%. This should be sufficient. The time is at hand. It will begin soon, and that beginning will herald the end. I am Hakumen! The end has come!
Hakumen Stories, Atonement Hero End. We saw a little bit of a glimpse of Hakumen's past there, but I'll talk about it after we finish his normal route. Actually, I'm not sure if I should talk about it after his normal route or after the true ending. I think it depends on what we see from this route. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. So we'll do this one. We'll actually win against Ragna.
This is...
He knows immediately that he is not in the present world. The air is wrong, the color is wrong, but if he isn't in the present world, where is he? Did the existential substantiation fail and throw him down into the boundary? Or was the whole experience nothing more than a dream that he'd had, floating in the edge? As if in response to his curiosity, everything around him began to distort.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Ah, the Grimalkin. Where am I? What has happened?
You gotta be kidding, you asshole! Your damn ego is causing all sorts of causality drift! It was going so well, but you just had to screw it up, didn't you?
Then I am again inside my will?
The stabilizing process wasn't the issue. It was his own ego. His powerful ego had rejected Kokonoe's objective recognition of his existence, trapping him on the other side of the edge.
Well, now that you're here, the rest's up to you. Just do it!
I see. My will. It is all around me. And here before me is my origin.
Who the hell are you supposed to be wearing that weird mask? Get out of my way or you'll get hurt.
Ah, yes. My genesis. The beginning of my endless journey to defeat every last one of you. Ragna the Blood Edge, you are first!
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Cut the crap and just get out of my way.
I will not withdraw. I will never withdraw. Even if you were an illusion of the boundary, my blade exists only to banish demons like you from the earth!
I have no idea where you're going with this. What, you really want to fight me? I can guarantee you're gonna be sorry, you masked bitch.
I am ready for you, Black Beast. To destroy evil, I must defeat it at the root. And that root is you!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel wants action.
It's like, it's hard to combo, but at least my attacks do a lot of damage. What tears he had have dried up long ago, and he no longer even has eyes to cry from, but to be reunited with the man he once called brother. He opens his mouth to speak.
I shall bend the world, the past, and the future to my will. Now rest in peace, Ragna the Blood Edge. Ragna, my brother.
So the crybaby's acting all big now. You cheeky bastard.
If you can't see in the picture, Hakumen has his mask off and he's holding it in his hand, but his back is turned to us. You can feel his will twisting him, but there's one thing he must do to ensure his existence in the present world. He must deny himself. It will be his atonement for killing his own brother.
I deserve no redemption. May my soul forever atone, encased in this undying shell. Sankishin Susanoo! I am the white void. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword. With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. My past incarnation is no exception. I am Hakumen. The end has come.
So in this fight, we're going to fight against Jin, but the computer Jin is going to have full heat gauge for the entire fight. So it's not unlimited Jin, it's just Jin with a full heat gauge.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
My sword is longer than yours. Oh, but you can still freeze me.
Don't let your guard down. Begone, apparition. I have conquered my doubts. Finally, it has begun.
I've been waiting. Took you long enough.
You are the one called Kokonoe.
Don't bother playing nice. We aren't going to be friends. Fact is, I don't like you that much.
Then why have you summoned me, demon?
I need your body, the Susanoo unit, for one of my assignments. Just your body, really. I'd dump the rest of you back into the boundary if I could. But I don't have what it takes to pull you out of the Susanoo, so I need your help.
Do you truly believe I would heed your request?
No. Why the hell do you think I don't like you? Oh well, I'm not here to boss you around anyway. All I need you to do is keep on existing. With you around, I'm sure he'll show up sooner or later.
Ah, then you are in pursuit of Terumi.
You go right ahead and think whatever you want. You aren't getting any sort of explanation from me. Oh, one other thing. Don't get in my way. I brought you here, and I can send you right back just as easily. Keep that in mind.
I love how much of a badass Kokonoe is for a scientist.
Your plan intrigues me. Very well. I will do as you wish until the day that he appears before me.
All right. He's probably heading for Kagutsuchi, but my best chance is probably going to be when I retrieve him there.
I am Hakumen. The end has come.
So I guess I'll explain it now since they've been kind of leaving breadcrumbs. It's not really a spoiler at this point, but like we know Hakumen now is also Jin. And if you listen carefully, you can tell they actually have the same voice actor. If you recall the end of Jin's story mode, he saw Ragna, or actually no, it was more the end of Ragna's story mode, I guess. Ragna got stabbed by Nu and they fell into the cauldron, and then Jin jumped after them, but he was unable to catch up. And then Rachel teleports him away, and then asks him, "Do you want to become a hero?" That's kind of what starts him in the path of becoming Hakumen. So the way I kind of understand it, I know this isn't exactly completely correct, but so Jin fails to prevent Ragna and Nu from falling into the cauldron, so Rachel sends him back in time and he becomes Hakumen, and he merges with the Susanoo unit, which is the armor suit that he's wearing. And in the past, he redeems himself as one of the 6 heroes, and then somehow gets trapped in the boundary, and then now Kokonoe has plucked him back out, and now he wants to finish what he started. That's kind of the gist of it. It's kind of important to understanding the plot of Calamity Trigger, but it'll come up again in the other games as well. So now we just have Nu 13 left, and hers, just like Hakumen, is a short story, and it's pretty straightforward with only one true ending and one regular ending. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We're going to save that for the next video. If you're watching this on Twitch, we're going to continue doing Nu 13's story, so stick around.